Kid Gilchrist on in. Rose comes back. Anthony backs in, turns, puts it up, puts it in with 3 seconds remaining.
He's going to be doubled right there, about 16 feet away. There's the double team on him, but Melo would not be denied with the swish. Confrontation.
Anthony backs in.
Carroll looking to help.
The lead and the finish. Nice up and under from Anthony, and then it's back with him too. He's got Carmelo Anthony calling the post up. He's got Thompson on him. Backs in, falling away. Got it at the buzzer. Carmelo Anthony. Points for Anthony off the bench. We head to the 4th here in LA. This presentation of NBA Saturday Primetime continues.
Takes a long time for that signal to hit the satellite and come back. Here's Carmelo backing down.
Shimmy.
Turns middle.
Shimmy.
Fades, fires, and hits.
Watch the shoulders, Kev. It's in the shoulders and the hip.
For numbers, I think the numbers come because of his talent and the need that they have. Do you know how hard that shot is?
Yes, I do. Under the ball too long. To me, I'm watching this game. This guy plays to win, too. He's not playing to hang out, get some buckets.
Carmelo, he had the shot. Instead goes into the dribble. Here he is, one-on-one. On its way. Down it goes for Carmelo Anthony.
Carlos can't prove that. And then when a secondary defender decides to come, too late. He's already dropped it down.
Anthony battling again with Chandler. Single coverage down low. Now 3 goes to help. Anthony leans up and puts it in for a second field goal.
To come and get it from Cantor. Instead, it goes to Carmelo. This time he's guarded by Isaac Okoro. Draws a double. Another mid-range, another foul, and another chance for a 3-point play.
I mean, it's amazing. Back down, one step, turn, shoot. Good.
Melo picked up by George, 2 teammates in Oklahoma City. George doesn't buy the pump fake. It doesn't matter. Melo knocks it in. He has been a spark plug off the bench.
Explaining that he had no beef and clarified that it was just competitive banter on his part. Sources say Lillard apologized for remarks made by one of his family members, but stated why he said what he said after that loss to the Clippers.
Timing your mind or whatever you got to do?
No, all I was doing, I was chasing her. Slow down, Tiana, I kept saying.
She was your rabbit.
She was the rabbit.
Players like myself, we always love to see their sons coming up in the ranks as well.
Shot clock getting deep. Anthony, with 4/10 of a second remaining on the 24-second clock, scores again.
Jalen Brunson nailing it from the corner. Here comes Carmelo. Shot clock at 3 over Jackson. Anthony's off to a good start.
Melo gets the countdown and fades.
Nice. Switch and have the smaller Corey Joseph have to defend. Maybe it's something they're waiting for. They're holding out on.
He's 7 to shoot. Anthony one-on-one with Tucker. Here comes the double team. Anthony turns, fires, hits, and a foul.
Back to you, Kenny.
All right, thanks very much, Al. Magic leading the Knicks by 2. Here's Anthony over Harris. Carmelo now with 9 and Clyde among
The finesse that time.
Well, they listed him to start the season at 280, but they said he's put on weight since the season started.
Yeah, you can tell.
the Bays. That's his 4th rebound. Quickly now to Melo. Melo, crowd wants him to shoot. Every time he gets it, he obliges. Got it!
He will.
Got it!
Just backing into the defender and off of one leg.
He's got 15 tonight.
On fire.
No, Justin, ever since he changed the hairstyle, he's come out on fire.
Aaron shot Carmelo, and that's just a big boy move by Carmelo.
Yeah, he just overpowered him.
Melo with Marcus George's hunt on him. Timberwolves still have 7 seconds to get off a shot.
6.5 feet. And we will break it on Thursday on the Today Show at 10 a.m. And Clyde, what record would you want to break if you can break a world record? It has to be something with clothing.
Clock at 10. Backs on Caron Butler. Spins and guns. Got it.
Let's do it, battle.
He's playing like Carmelo now, but that first half is still going.
Memphis was clowning a little bit at the end of that game, doing the Brooklyn Nets bench celebration. Ooh, yeah, it was rubbing it in. So having a little fun with it.
Anthony, the step back over Hashimura, up and in. Defensively deflects it out of bounds.
Carmelo with that bump.
Open court, he has an opportunity to attack.
Melo smells blood, and that's what Melo does. Takes advantage of the mismatch.
Well, again, switch of the pick and roll, bites on the shot fake. And you see that reaction by Josh Hart?
His progression, never hit the wall. He's really just played through it and been consistent all year.
There's Anthony over Henderson.
But it's just because you're seeing his strength and how strong Doncic is.
They used to say the same thing about a guy by the name of Larry Bird. They used to say he's too slow.
A 10-point lead, Carmelo Anthony. 12th most points in NBA history. Here's two more for you.
Oh, you love the move. That's basic, back to the best.
Down three, still plenty of time here in the fourth. Melo's got to get involved in his offense now, 8 feet away. Rattles it in. It's AC.
Again, switching by the Knicks. Melo trying to make them pay.
Oh, what an adjustment for Anthony as Mitchell Robinson was ready to block the shot.
Delighting and exciting this crowd tonight. Hanging and banging right there.
Anthony puts his head down.
Yeah, Johnson on his case like Sherlock Holmes.
Anthony forces it up, cuts it in, and a foul.
He will be on a Melo name basis as well, worldwide.
Melo, pump fake, draws another foul. Count the basket.
Anthony wants to post up Thompson. There's the double team, forces up the shot, backs it home. Toughest shot of the night, and it goes in.
Trying to teach him the shots and where he wants him to pick his spots and how to pick the momentum of the game up.
Carmelo Anthony said he's too little. At 1 point.
And the momentum that the Lakers have picked up and the Kings have had no answer.
Anthony working on Turner. Gets two.
Well, he got the sweet spot.
Carmelo being guarded by Caldwell Pope. Kuzma's on Paul George. Well, that's the kind of a shot, that's the kind of a move that Carmelo Anthony has been doing his whole career.
Single coverage with Matthews on Anthony. Turns, connects, tie game.
Gentlemen. Now Carmelo going to turn at the base. No. Jumps into the key and draws the foul and hits.
When do you funnel down to the paint? When do you fan out to the three-point line? Sacramento makes you think about it each time down.
Melo on a post-up. Neat move. Baker is long and active. This will be an interesting matchup with Whiteside tonight. Backing down, backing and bumping is Carmelo Anthony. For the fade, he got it.
Night out, pick up the other team's best shooter, best player. Carmelo taking it inside, and he's used to that kind of attention.
Anthony spinning on Pierce. With a hand in his face, he still buries it. It's a 23-point lead. They put up 41 already in the first. Anthony got bumped and will have a chance for three.
And it's 81-69 New Orleans. 36 points in the paint for the Pelicans. Melo fades, connects.
Trying to get back to 500. They have 20 games left after tonight. 10 home, 10 road. They play the Lakers again next Thursday in a Clipper home game. Anthony spinning, connecting baseline. Vintage Melo there.
Carmelo wanting to go one-on-one against Diallo. Turnaround. That's patented.
Just took his time. Dribbled him to the spot.
This is what it's like a little bit. Fans
but that's a big point, though. It's NCAA. You rarely see it in the NBA at this level. That's the crazy part.
No, you're exactly.
Starting tonight, a 5-game homestand. They go back to Melo, who's got 10 points here in the first quarter. Hits again. That's 12 for Carmelo Anthony.
Kuzma, you want to do your work early. You're in trouble. Now you don't deny the basketball back in. You allow him to get it in rhythm.
Four to shoot for Anthony. Creates some space. And cross within two. Carmelo Anthony.
It's Indiana University. You non-Midwesterners backing down. Here's Carmelo across the lane. Laid it up and in.
Here's Johnson. Anthony. Nuggets still in that zone. Melo with the turnaround, man, that's like doing a drill.
And he's proven that he can still score it. Easy for Melo.
Just another Hall of Famer on that Lakers roster.
Yeah, and I thought Davon.
My guy Chris texted me before the game and he said, "Are you kidding me?" And he sent me a clip of those guys doing WWF with Melo with the little fadeaway.
Especially stopping dribble penetration. Paul thought about it. Carmelo posting, stepping, shooting, scoring.
Carmelo, 9th all-time in NBA scoring. Takes a fadeaway jumper over Stevens and gives the Lakers the lead.
The Lakers have slow-walked the Cavs.
Done that a time or two in his career.
He's got 5 baskets. All have been right at the rim. Anthony again on the baseline. That was pure.
That's pure.
Here's Barnes, the new Warrior, guarding Carmelo Anthony. That's why he's in the starting lineup as Anthony rattles that one home.
And that's why he's in the Hall of Fame.
Anthony wants it against Green. Niang shades, triple team. Anthony connects from the outside.
Picked up by Nurkic. Boy, he and Collins gone most of the season. A welcome addition to the team right now. This is Carmelo Anthony over Harris.
Leadership aspect, not only with himself, but Jaylen Brown. Those who are maturing into the type of leaders that is needed here for the Celtics. See Carmelo with the turnaround jump shot. Beautiful. We've seen that time and time again.
Back after missing 3 games with the bad back.
And the first tap was by Avery Bradley.
Oh, look at Melo trying to muscle his way in and score.
Carmelo Anthony, you want a snapshot of how this team has improved. Anthony was 5 of 20 against the Nets the first meeting between these teams.
I don't think it was for Lynn, though. That was a bullet.
Velocity that was going. Bounce right off of Melo's got it. Crowd loves it.
And he made the most of it. Buddy Hield, yeah, you can't guard him, no.
Who wants him to move away from the basketball. Melo, who's had himself a real solid, efficient game, turns and scores yet again. He is 7 for 12 on the evening. OKC shooting 51%. Offensive rebound, second chance points have been the difference in this game.
Montrez and Kuzma out there battling, trying to get offensive rebounds with Portland's lack of size.
Melo knocks that one down.
Just looks like there's synergy out there now.
This is another matchup from the first quarter. That time, that fading mid-range from Carmelo Anthony got the best of Hamidou Diallo.
Carmelo Anthony yet to attempt a shot. Backs in. Shot pops out and comes back down and through.
Only 8 in the league who average 20, 6, and 5. 20 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Carmelo, mid-range magic.
Anthony Simons is in. The youngster has not been getting any run here in the bubble. Anthony gets the bump, and he gets the bounce. Chance for 3, Carmelo Anthony.
On shot fakes and send guys to the line. Like, here's the thing, if you're Ben McLemore, you're not going to go up and block Carmelo.
He'll balance the floor and send it low to Carmelo. He's got a height advantage, of course, on Norman. Norman trying to get low, get leverage on him. Stays vertical. Carmelo the follow away, knocked it down. That was a good battle.
It was.
Having that type of just bad luck.
Just incredible. Right. Anthony. Tough fall away shot is good over Anderson.
Got to really step out on him.
Although he's been struggling early, only 23%. Stu, he is, it's one of the reasons why they got him. Here's Carmelo at the baseline.
guys like Norman Powell and Nurkic, those guys have played incredible.
Melo over the smaller man. We wondered why he was looking to pass.
It's a lot of times where Gobert's trying to draw the foul, and he's got to concentrate on just making a bucket. Don't worry about the foul. Don't worry about the contact.
Carmelo is playing free and easy.
Putting his hand in on the drives. They're not allowing anything easy for Utah. Here's Carmelo just shooting over 4.
5 out of 7 shooting for LeBron James. His 2 misses were 3-point tries. Carmelo and a strip by Payne. Carmelo gets it back and scores inside.
4 minutes gone by here in the second. Melo battling for position against Alize Johnson, mid-post. Off one leg, automatic.
I mean, there's nothing you could do. Take a look at this. So, Melo just working, one-legged.
And Bill Jackson kind of going back at him. What'd you think about your former teammate?
I was watching that game. I would have tweeted if I knew how.
Wait a minute, you have a Twitter account.
Grizzlies only 10 turnovers, not really a bad number, but man, Portland is capitalized. Now 15 points off of 10 Grizzlies turnovers.
We're on the floor.
11th all-time in NBA scoring. He's got 18 off the bench tonight for Portland.
To 2 terrific big mans that kind of play a little bit of old school basketball in a new school world.
Anthony fades away. I think he wants to get that 25,000 out of the way. He needs 6.
You guys try to figure that out. He loves shooting that shot. That's his shot. I mean, you got to know that's what.
We're going to replace boy interference.
39 in the second and 40 in the.
Carmelo gets it mid-post, turns, fires, fills it up. Tough shot. He made it look easy.
I like that. I would love to see Rondé play angry more. He's such a nice kid. Could be one of his weaknesses, maybe a little too nice.
Anthony on a turnaround, a patented move from Carmelo Anthony.
Time with the Clippers averaging slightly above 20 points per game throughout those years, and then was a 20-point per game scorer with the Pistons. Melo always sees that help.
Back to him. Backs his way in. And that time gets it to go.
You think of World Be Free, you think of Meta World Peace. Those are the guys that come to mind that change their name. And the names did catch on as Carmelo Anthony hits on the turnaround.
Here's Melo with 13 points, trying to go one-on-one against Hart. Shot clock winding down. Melo, quick little step back, pure.
That's a luxury. When right now, time is your friend.
You know what? I was like, I'm done, man. This is not worth it. I don't want to tear my ACL or Achilles. Ooh, Melo drops one right there.
The tune went up over top.
Anthony just imposing his will. He was going to get a shot on.
Straight up. We were having some fun with it earlier on. But, man, he gets his respect.
Here's the Blazers Melo. Step back jumper. Cans it. Third quarter nears an end.
Almost got to Gary Harris late in the ball game where he hit that game-winning 3.
There's a mismatch, and Anthony backing Rondo all the way into Canadian County to score that.
He done as he spins baseline, same thing. Melo just pulling his.
There's Carmelo Anthony. Porter matching up with him. Melo backs him down. They clear it out, and Melo and one. Chance at a three-point play.
That's just old school. I'm going to take you to the post. If he gets that mid-range going, you're in trouble because you have to come up and contest.
Anthony against Morrow. Anthony struggling at first, but then just bullies Morrow,
who has 13 points tonight. Anthony fading away. Sure. Melo still got that.
40, 45 points, and you know, the average is going to go up. Like, that might happen.
Melo working against Ennis. Turnaround, nothing but net, baby.
He's got it going tonight.
A season-high 23 points on another historic evening.
A centerpiece for any team. It was a great run.
Melo taking it in on Gallinari.
One way, then the other. He can score on anybody down in there.
Watch Melo. See, he's physical. Gallinari's taking the punch, but
looking for it in the post area now. Working against Davon Reed. That's his patented Melo turnaround. Points to the crowd and says, I got this.
Shooting team, but they normally shoot a good percentage. Anthony, spin baseline. It's good.
Look at Carmelo work for position. That's important for him. When he settles and catches the ball further away from the basket, he's easier to defend. When he catches the ball there, he's almost impossible to defend.
Melo 2 points away from 12th all-time on the NBA scoring list. Going against Okeke. Gets him up in the air. The bucket and the foul. You're looking at number 12.
That he gets the basket. Going to the patented back to the basket game with patience.
Against LeVert. Rose to Carmelo Anthony. Hollis Jefferson there. Double from Lynn. Anthony's jumper. Splash.
And once again, they've got Wood on Lillard, and down low they go. Here is Carmelo Anthony bumping his way into Wall. Carmelo, Reg with 2.
Muscala 13 points, 4 of 6 from 3. It is the Carmelo Clinic. Tries another fadeaway, splashes it.
A little further out, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't change his level of comfort. He's got a shot.
Confidence to knock down shots as this game continues.
Anthony has had a whale of a third quarter.
good transition defense by Boston. That while they've had their struggles offensively, Kevin, defensively they've still given themselves a chance.
Yeah, they've been good defensively. This sweet spot here. Everybody's seen this a million different times.
Blazers can tie or take the lead on this possession. Melo working against Van Vliet. Fadeaway jumper. And Carmelo Anthony has tied this ball game up.
Anthony once again posting up Hardaway. He wants Westbrook to go through. Bullock comes to help. Anthony turns the other way and knocks down the baseline jumper.
There's McCollum. Back to Carmelo. Got a mismatch. An advantage against Austin Rivers. And boy, that looked like a drill.
At Cantor, he didn't know what hit him. Easy finish. But you like that the Warriors have switched up their mentality. Get to the basket.
They run things through Carmelo with this second unit. And, I mean, the post up, the field goal, the foul.
He's got so much game down there. It's just second nature to him. He's so creative. He knows exactly what to do, how to react when the defense does.
Picked up by Brewer. Melo gets it back, fades away from Carter and scores.
Hard with Robertson. Spins and connects again. 5 for 5 for Melo and 12 points in this first quarter.
Suns trying to play some D this possession.
Anthony wants it. Shot clock winding down. Tucker lining up on him. Anthony for a beautiful shot.
It's a great start for the Clippers. It is worth pointing out. In both wins for the Blazers, they battled back from trailing by 10 as Melo fades and fires.
Rodney Hood checks back in for the Blazers. Melo, baseline jumper. Pat.
Yeah, we've seen him do it against starters. When he gets in a groove.
Carmelo Anthony.
Dame with 5 assists here early. Blazers by 2, 7:40 to go in the first. Carmelo has the hot hand, and he hits a follow-away jumper.
Blazers with a lineup of Jones Jr., Anthony, Trent Jr., Simons, and Giles. Melo.
Yeah, Buddy Hill
in the deep waters.
Man, that's easy. That's why Buddy Hill was calling for the help before Melo caught the ball.
You're going to guard your best player every night, and on this team, they need him to do that because right now, they're just walking in the paint.
Oh, nice backhand move by Carmelo Anthony.
And that's the last stand for defense. Anthony takes his time, uses the entire shot clock, and gets his second field goal.
Foul on Chalmers. Carmelo cut off the first shot coming baseline by Granger. Settles for the fadeaway and buries it.
Granger did not go for the fake, but Melo.
Deal.
trying to D up against Anthony. Good defense. There's Carmelo now with 21.
Coming up on 3 minutes remaining here in the third. Tough shot. He knocks it down. Carmelo Anthony. There's Carmelo Anthony. Tough fall away. Baseline jumper's good. Thing of beauty. He is averaging 16.5 points per game.
How much the game has slowed down for him. And that's the way it feels, that he's just so under control.
And that's a real thing.
51-39. Anthony bumping bodies. Gets it to go. Luka Doncic now with 15 points. Porzingis has 21. Melo backs in. Melo. That's pretty. Carmelo Anthony.
Melo. Height advantage against J.R. Smith. Well, what a move by Carmelo Anthony. How many times have we seen that? Wow, come on. He could do it on either side.
4 shots, no points. Melo asks for it. One-on-one with Brown. Johnson comes to help. Melo, count it. Gifted score.
The near face guard on CJ right now, trying to lock him up. Melo working on Robinson. Backs down Robinson, turnaround jumper. That's what Carmelo Anthony will do for him.
Now he's guarding Anthony. One-on-one, fall back maybe by Melo.
Post up for Carmelo. This time Reddish has him in the post. Spins off the pressure and knocks it down. He's only done that a couple million times.
Cleveland as far as their defense. OKC really not able to get anything going as this defensive team right now as Melo knocks down a fadeaway.
Melo goes to work on Ojale. Backs, bumps, got hit. Fall away off the contact, scoring. He loves it. He's smiling.
Captivated the fans because of their work ethic. Tenacious work ethic.
Anthony's shot is good. The Knicks tie it up again.
Williamson has played now in his 9th game since that horrible time in this season. Here's Anthony, the fall away jumper, got it on the post up.
That's a good matchup right there.
Anthony, single coverage, backs in. Oh! Count it and one. This muscled his way down the post and a chance for
this afternoon. CG should be right behind Melo. He gave him an opportunity.
Sometime soon. Might be tonight. Who knows?
Melo working down on Murray. All NBA defense a couple of years ago. Fall away jumper, Anthony.
Both teams have shot so well. Anthony backs in, shot's good. He's 5 of 7 from the field.
Tatum. You can live with that.
Anthony turning Ojale every which way but loose and scoring on that baseline spin. Within the next month or so. Right now they're 3 out of the loss column for the 8th spot in the West as Carmelo Anthony gets Portland back within 4.
Going up to go get that ball. Alex Lynn, he's got a lot of length and size around the basket. Can't not only just box him out, you got to be able to get to the rim. As Carmelo Anthony.
Oh my goodness.
And now they get it down low with 4 to fire. Finney Smith is on Carmelo Anthony. Amongst the most in the NBA. They've had all kinds of injuries, and so have the Blazers. Doubled is Melo. Lee is on him.
That's beautiful.
And Melo puts that up and in again, and he has started 3 of 3. And it's a 14-12 Blazer lead.
Thunder with business to do here. With under 4 minutes to go in the third, Anthony going into that fade away, cutting across the lane.
Carmelo Anthony on the ISO against Harden. Had it knocked away, 5 on the shot clock. Carmelo with a little bully ball, butter.
Melo with it, backing down on Washington. Beautiful up and under move.
Yeah, he showed the fadeaway, but Rozier sold it. Went flying back.
Anthony works on Covington, spins, fires, hits.
Everybody just kind of stay home for a minute.
They've already forced Nurkic into a couple of tough shots. Talk about tough shots. How about Carmelo Anthony?
Anthony now backing down against Payton. His turnaround jumper, that's his bread and butter.
Feature possibly Jordan McRae or now Troy Brown Jr. as a power forward.
Part of that is because their defense is better. Anthony against R.J. Barrett. Backs in. That's his patented turnaround shot. And a huge ovation as Anthony gets his first bucket of the game.
Made no contact with Booker, then flares out of the wing to get it from CJ, working on Oubre. Backs it in deep, turns, hovers, fires, hits.
That's smooth. Monk, Westbrook. It's been a few days off for Los Angeles. Melo, Monk shoots and scores.
Boy, he still has that good, strong body. You know, we get so used to seeing him do things that become routine. Certain things get overlooked. Look, that time Anthony with a nice mid-range.
He gave a nice little swim move. A lot of body contact on the lower side. And then post position.
Being down by 15 in the first half, the Mavs have climbed the mountain to tie the game at 64. First tie since 9-9.
And starting for the Blazers.
Just such a well-rounded young man. Carmelo going to the fadeaway. I guess you got to have like a little touch, like Melo's touch.
Yeah, there you go.
Off that one leg.
Melo starting to erupt.
Back again. He has played him well, but Carmelo Anthony going right at him. Carmelo Anthony. Couple of fakes. Forces it up and shoots over Clark.
Number 9 rebounder overall in the NBA. He's had a couple triple-doubles, including the other night. Carving his way inside Carmelo Anthony.
What a move. 8 for Dallas, 7 for the Blazers. Post-up opportunity for Melo. Turns, and that's a pat.
George in a two-man game on the near side. George goes to work on Holiday, spins away and knocks it down on the baseline spin.
Little in 10 games, hasn't taken a ton of threes, but he's made a lot of the ones he has taken. Now 8 for 14 from deep. Still looking for the Mavericks' first 3. They've missed their first 7. Melo on the turnaround. Little Dirk action.
Giles gets the board, kicks it ahead. Blazers bring it down. Melo with Sexton defending. Cavs send 2. Melo goes baseline and hits it.
Smooth and easy. Carmelo looking, he's going to see Windler start to bring the help from the top down, and he...
Well, Lowry was a big plus. Anthony, nice up and under. Raptors wanted to travel.
21 years of age, 3rd year out of the IMG Academy in Florida.
You're going to have to go help. I mean, he can do that all day.
Anthony in post-up mode. It's inside. This time able to finish. Carmelo Anthony, 9 first-quarter points.
Green gives up an easy 2 underneath for a kind of contested 3.
Well, he's got the corner 3, and the Nuggets pretty darn good at that as Carmelo backs in for a mid-range.
And Leonard, I want to know who you're laying off.
Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
That's right.
Anthony with a tough turnaround.
Nice.
And Melo still got a little bit in the trunk as well.
One thing about a game like this, when so many starters are out, these kids play their hearts out. Anthony. And then you've got the 10-time All-Star.
One of the league's best fourth-quarter three-point shooters right now, ranks 4th in terms of the most made threes in the fourth quarter, 35. He knows how to show up when it's time. Here he goes. Direct pass off the inbounds to Carmelo. He can do the...
Keep the Nets within 1 possession. Melo working against Brown, backing him down. Fadeaway's good. Looking very fluid here in the first quarter. They're missing his longest stretch of play since his rookie season. Melo, the turnaround up and over.
Either was down or he might have nudged him in the lower body. Carmelo shake and bake.
They go right back to Anthony. His step back.
He's done that only a million times, folks.
In that first quarter, when that ball was moving from hand to hand, that's a completely different team. But now they go to isolation basketball like this, and now you're taking contested 10, 15, 17 footers.
Anthony trying to go to work on Burton. Off balance and still knocks it down.